I used to believe that marriage was enough, that the vows exchanged in front of family, friends, and God would anchor two people together forever. I thought love was a shield, one strong enough to withstand temptation, distance, and time. But love, real love, isn't always simple, and sometimes it isn't enough. My name is Claire, and for 12 years, I was a wife. A loyal wife, devoted to a man who had once swept me off my feet. His name was David. He wasn't flashy, he wasn't loud, but he was steady. The kind of man who built a home, who kept promises, who made me feel safe. When we married, we weren't just partners. We were best friends. We cooked together, laughed together, held each other through storms. For years, I believed we were untouchable. But over time, life became a rhythm. The same dinners, the same routines, the same conversations. Familiarity brought comfort, but also emptiness. Our passion dimmed. His kisses grew shorter. His eyes lingered more on his phone than on me. And then came Eric. Eric wasn't supposed to matter. He was David's friend from work, someone who joined us for dinners or drinks now and then. At first, he was just another face at the table. But Eric had something that David no longer gave me: attention. He asked about my day. He noticed when I changed my hair. He laughed at my jokes, even the ones David had heard 100 times. His presence was electric, pulling me out of the shadows of routine. One evening when David excused himself to take a work call, Eric and I were left alone on the patio. The night air was cool, the stars above us endless, and the silence between us intimate. "You deserve to be seen, Claire," he whispered. That sentence lodged itself deep inside me. For days, I replayed it over and over. It started small: a text message here, a coffee meetup there. I told myself it was innocent, just friendship, just attention. But each time I saw him, the space between us seemed to shrink. The first time his hand brushed against mine, my heart skipped. The first time his arm lingered around my waist, I didn't pull away. Then came the night everything changed. David was away on a business trip. Eric offered to help me move some heavy boxes in the garage. He was strong, his shirt clinging to muscles I had never noticed before. I laughed nervously as he lifted one box effortlessly, while I struggled with another. And then it happened. He leaned in, close enough for me to feel his breath against my neck. My body stiffened, but I didn't step back. "Claire," he whispered, his voice low, almost pleading. When his lips touched mine, I froze. I should have stopped him. I should have pulled away. But instead, I bit my lip, trembling, and let him in. The kiss was fire, wild, desperate, forbidden. 1,000 sparks ignited inside me. When he pressed harder, when he went deeper into that moment, I didn't push him away. I couldn't. That night became a secret buried deep inside me. Outwardly, I was still the loyal wife, cooking dinners, smiling at family gatherings, holding David's hand in public. But inside, I was divided. Every time David kissed me goodnight, I thought of Eric's lips. Every time David said, "I love you," guilt twisted in my chest. I told myself it was just a mistake, that it wouldn't happen again. But desire is a wildfire. It spreads. The more I saw Eric, the harder it became to resist. He made me feel alive again. Desired, wanted. Every glance, every touch was a dangerous game I couldn't stop playing. But the guilt. Oh, the guilt. At night when David slept beside me, I'd stare at the ceiling, my chest aching. I was betraying the man who had given me everything, and yet my body craved the one I shouldn't want. One evening, David surprised me with tickets to a play. He said he wanted us to rekindle the spark. As he held my hand in the dim theater, tears filled my eyes. He was trying. He still loved me. But even as I sat beside him, my phone buzzed in my purse. A message from Eric. "I can't stop thinking about you." My heart thundered. I should have ignored it. I should have deleted it. Instead, I excused myself, whispering to David that I needed the restroom. And there, under the soft glow of the theater lights, I typed back words I knew I shouldn't. "Neither can I." That was the night I realized I was in love with two men. Weeks turned into months. My secret with Eric grew heavier, yet my bond with David remained. I lived in two worlds, one built on love and history, the other on passion and desire. But secrets don't stay hidden forever. One morning, David found a message on my phone. It wasn't explicit, but it was enough. Enough for the truth to unravel. "Claire," he whispered, his voice breaking. "Is there someone else?" I froze. My throat closed. The room spun around me. "Yes," I whispered. The single word shattered everything. David didn't yell. He didn't throw things. He just broke. His silence was louder than any scream. He packed a bag and left, and I stood in the doorway, trembling, tears streaming down my face. Eric wanted me after that. He wanted us to be together. But something inside me shifted. The passion we had shared suddenly felt empty without the foundation of trust. I realized too late that I hadn't just betrayed David, I had betrayed myself. Today, I sit in the quiet of an empty house. The laughter that once filled these walls is gone. The love I once believed unshakable has crumbled. I wanted to feel alive again. I wanted to be seen, desired, cherished. But in chasing that, I lost everything that truly mattered. He went deeper into my life, into my heart, and I couldn't stop him. But maybe I should have.